Why would you do that?
Well, I was just drinking.
No, you weren't. Okay, hi. Y'all know what time it is. It is July 1st when you're watching this, which means it is time for
July goals!
that you cannot see because it is too bright.
Dang, what a high quality camera we have here.
Right? Thank you for buying it.
Plugging myself.
Okay, so for those of you who know, normally we go off of 5 categories and we go through our old month goals and our new month goals and like, you know how.
Tell me why I thought you said monthicles.
So we're gonna switch it up a little bit because I switched up how I write my goals. I've decided to start writing them out on my notebook so I can kind of tape them up on the wall. And I have 4 categories right now. When school starts, there will obviously be a 5th one, but right now, not really a thing.
And I'm gonna kind of follow hers, but like one of her categories is like, well, I won't spoil it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're very similar to my old ones.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. So, starting with social media. Also, I'm not going to recap June. June was kind of a mess. Besides, hey, today is June 30th, and that means at the end of today, we will be halfway done with the year. So, it's time to just start fresh. What?
We're halfway done with 2021?
Yeah.
I don't like that. Anyways.
Also, we got McDonald's.
Heyo.
I got a cheeseburger plain and a McFlurry and a Diet Coke.
And I got that. For the life of me, I could not say this. This spicy, crispin. I literally just did it right then. Spicy, crispy chicken sandwich meal.
July goals.
Cool.
First category, social media. This is the one that doesn't apply to him very much. Or at all. Maybe, no, you do have one. To finally post your end of school recap and your post for the trip. He's had these like 3 posts that he's wanted to make for literally, I can't tell you how long. And he just never does it.
I might do like, I don't know, because you did like a photo dump of June.
Mm-hmm.
I might morph it into that just because now, like, if I start posting about the shows I was in at the end of the year, I'm just gonna be like, what are you doing?
Mine, I have 3 per category. So, one goal, 50 subscribers. I'm currently sitting at 37. So I feel like it's manageable to get 13.
I like it.
And then I'll be halfway to 100.
Help her out with her goal.
Subscribe, you know the drill. Next is to do a photo shoot for Insta. I haven't done a photo shoot in forever. What? They put pickle?
They did put pickles on it, but that's okay.
Third is to plan like my back to school content. I'm not doing like a full-on back to school series thing, but like kind of figure out what parts of my back to school process I want to film. Like I know I want to film like plan for the semester with me. I'm sure I have to go get some school supplies, not really though, so I don't know. We'll kind of play it by ear, and that's why my goal is to plan it this month. Next is pre-dental. Another category. Doesn't really fit you, but you have your like
I will modify it.
So mine is to submit my application on July 6th. Technically you're supposed to do it like end of June, early July. So July 6th is the goal I'm setting for myself, / my deadline. My other one is to study / take the DAT. Scary.
But she's gonna kill it.
And then next is to get 7 shadow hours virtually. Your turn.
For me, it's not like dental school, it's law school. And this kind of has like a multifaceted thing. But one, I'm going to create a study plan for the LSAT. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to take it, but maybe the summer before my senior year. So I would start theoretically while I was abroad in CHIP, which is such an excellent segue to my next goal, which is start researching and by the end of the month find an internship to do on Capitol Hill. That way I can hit the ground running when the application process opens up, and I will be a kick booty applicant.
Okay, next for me is clubs. For those of you who don't know, I'm in 3 different leadership positions for my senior year. I am president of the pre-health and the pre-dental club, and then I am in charge of all fundraising for the Prairie Wolves Against Cancer Club. And so I have 3 goals, 1 for each club. So for Prairie Wolves Against Cancer, it is to finalize all the details for the 3 fundraisers I have to do fall semester. I have one figured out for October, but I have November and December where I know the dates I want to do them, just not quite what I want to do for them. For pre-dental, it is to create a timeline of the prep I want to do before the school year starts, so that way I just kind of have it in my calendar what to do when. And then for pre-health, it is to start planning our activity booth. We have an activities fair at the beginning of every year, and pre-health club always has a area. So it is to plan that, and I think I have a meeting to start doing that tonight.
Anyways, I'm gonna modify this one from clubs because I have no leadership positions in any clubs. But I'm also gonna, oh, I forgot to tag on the last one. Can we like edit this? Sorry.
It's okay, just say it now.
Okay.
So good.
Apply for a volunteer position at the clinic she works at because they need Spanish translators and I speak interpreters, excuse me, Spanish interpreters. And I speak a workable amount of Spanish, and so that's what I want to do, and I want to volunteer because many reasons. So that's the last part. But for clubs, I'm going to transition it to work, and I have a goal of working a minimum of 4 hours at WITS and then a minimum at 4 hours at ODAC, which is the law firm I work at. I have a funny feeling I should probably, well, we'll see how it goes, but I think I might bump that up because I just got added on to another project.
Next up, personal. So I have 3 for personal like the rest. First is to plan a trip to Omaha. I've been, for those of you who don't know, wow, that was just mumbles. I am originally from Omaha. We are both currently living in the city that our school is, in our apartment. So we both are living away from home for summer for the first time ever, which is very fun, interesting, you know.
New.
Yeah. And so my goal is to plan a trip to Omaha because I've been home, but it's always been for a reason. Not just to be there. It's always like, oh, well, there's this event, there's this I have to get done, I have to pick up this. So I want to just plan like 3, 4, 5 days to just be there. The second is to have a date night, because we haven't had a date night in forever.
Yep.
And then the third and final one is one that I really, really, really want to focus on. It is setting up a routine. All right. Your turn. And
then my personal is also for the date, because the way it works out, I get paid very erratically, because WITS pays me monthly, but then ODAC is like, yeah, maybe you'll get paid, and so
he gets paid eventually.
I do get paid, that is true, but
it's just a matter of when and how soon.
Right, and I am not a very high priority worker, so I'm sure I'm at the bottom of the list, but no hate, no shade, no tea, no shade there. But
ODAC's like,
they're like, nah.
Keep talking shit.
But so I'm just glad. So when I do get paid, I can, you know, start spending money on Peyton because she's typically the one spending money. So
no,
my goal, occasionally, my goal is to spend more money on her. So pay me, and then boom, money for her.
Stop, that's not necessary.
I know.
But yeah, any other personal goals?
Make the bed every day, and just like have like little small personal goals that I hit, like making the bed every day. I want to work out at least 3 times a week. I know that sometimes I go, let's go every day, and then I get burnt out in 2, 3. I'm like, well, so kind of maybe pacing, start, you know, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then transition into every day. Well, I get big. I did legs yesterday, and it's so, I'm in, anyways, I'm rambling.
Is that all? Mm-hmm. Alrighty, well, that is all. Oh yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Question of the day, what are your goals for July? We can keep each other accountable down in the comment section, so let me know. And yeah,
Yay.
it's a vibe. Bye guys.